Hey, my name's Lauren. I'm building in biotech, specifically in the world of neuro-oncology and seeing how that can help enhance our treatments for brain cancer patients. And outside of that, I love exploring and I love documenting my progress in public. So, this is an example of me actually doing that. And welcome back to my newsletter series. I have been on a hiatus for a while and we're bringing it back. So, the first 2 months are going to be October and November. Let's dive into it, and I'm going to share some insights, experiences, and gratitude that I have. Disclaimer, the clips are going to be taken at night, so that's why the lighting changed. So in October of this year, I got to go to SF for the very first time. My first time in California, my first time in San Francisco, and just the Bay Area in general. As someone who's been in tech for like the past year, or I guess a couple years, it's always been a dream of mine to go to SF and live that life. So thanks to the 1517 Fund, they were doing their inaugural teen camp, I was able to go and live out my California dream for a weekend in the Los Altos Hills. It was beautiful. My first time, like I said, in California. And I think some key takeaways that I wanted to share with you all was, one, you will find your people, and there are people that have the same kind of core value. So people that, maybe are really interested in their work and like really passionate, whether that be in tech, whether that be in more kind of creative outlets, engineering, making your own cars. Shout out to Mason who was doing that. Dancing. There's just so many passionate people, and I think what really set this group apart from any of the other ones I've been in the past was the shared passion and shared love for what you do. And it wasn't forced. It wasn't kind of manufactured. It was just so genuine, and I will treasure that for the rest of my life. I treasure it into everything that I do now. So that was a big lesson. And then two, yeah, you might have to travel 4,000 kilometers away like I did, but you will find people like you and your tribe. So that's a little insight. Again, huge thank you to 1517. I have so much gratitude for you all. Michael, your Spotify Wrapped with Taylor Swift. I'm proud of you. And yeah, thank you, Michael, Danielle, and everyone part of the 1517 Fund. If any of my 2E friends are watching this, I miss you guys, and it was awesome. So, in the month of November, the month was also filled with traveling, which I'm so grateful for. And it was filled with traveling because I attended my first ever academic conference and my first ever Society for Neuro-Oncology annual meeting in Vancouver, Canada. I got the opportunity to attend because I was awarded the Elsa Scholarship, and I became an Elsa Scholar for the 2023 cohort. I applied back in the summertime, and I'm so blessed to have gotten the scholarship. And I just want to say thank you to Shawn and cured glioblastoma. Thank you to Dylan and the Jatwani family for allowing me to attend my first ever academic conference. I got a lot out of it, and I felt really honored to have carried on Elsa's legacy. Who had unfortunately passed away from glioblastoma, and Elsa Jatwani, they created the Elsa Scholarship and Elsa Scholars program in memory of her. And I feel so blessed and fortunate to have carried on her legacy through attending my first ever academic conference. So I have a video of me after I did my finalist interview, which will be in the next clip. It's a little embarrassing, but I was literally so excited, and I think it's really important to celebrate the win. So there's no audio for this because it's quite embarrassing, but as you can see by my really terrible dance moves and my excitement and my contentness, I was very excited. I find it hilarious that my dog is just sitting super confused about this whole situation. But he was a supporter. But if you see his face a little confused, he was kind of questioning why I was ecstatically jumping up and down. But this was after my finals interview, and this was before I had actually found out that I got selected. So this is just how excited I was to even get a finalist interview. So you can only imagine how excited I was when I found out that I would be an Elsa Scholar. So this is my first academic conference, and it was very different from any event that I've attended in the past. It was kind of like a tech conference, but there was a lot of different paths, and basic science track, a lot of kind of clinical trials, research reviews, and some presentations on some new papers that just came out. So it's very interesting, super informative. I learned a ton, and I definitely also kind of kindled my love for neuro-oncology, and I've always kind of been interested in the space, especially with the intersections of biotech. I did like brain computer interfaces in the past, and seeing the possibilities that it can help brain tumor patients, especially those with high-grade gliomas like glioblastoma, and even like pediatric brain tumors, and looking at DIPG and other kind of diffuse midline gliomas, and seeing all these kind of new possible clinical opportunity for research and improved patient outcomes. So that was really exciting, and I'm just so blessed I got to attend a conference. As a first-year undergrad student, there was a lot of people who were MD, PhD students, shout out to Danielle, or med students, attendings, residents, research faculty, doctorates, doctoral students. So I was very early on, and I still am very early on in this kind of world, but I am really excited, and I can't even contain my excitement talking about this, because I just kind of really found my love for this field, and I'm not sure how I'm going to contribute exactly, but I can't wait, and I love working on this. So who knows, maybe one day I will be a neuro-oncologist, and yeah, I'm going to keep grinding, going to keep working, and in my December newsletter, you will see more of my actual kind of project progress with my brain tumor segmentation project that I'm working on, and then also kind of exploring some more clinical research papers and reviews to improve my technical skill set. I hope you enjoyed this newsletter series style video. I want to kind of sit down one to see if it was kind of more interesting, and I found this definitely more kind of chill, and I loved the vibe with it. It's really fun kind of sitting back and reflecting on these past 2 months, and I really want to do this going forward. So I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, just leave them down below, and I will definitely get to them. Thank you so much, and bye.